I'm here to give you one message. Stop scrolling. Take a big step back from social media. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be one of the best possible things you will do for your mental health. If you scroll, if you have YouTube recommends on, if you just open the app because you're bored and you need some background noise, oh, I need to find a video for the background. If you're the type of person who, when you turn on your phone, your thumb reflexively goes to the Instagram app, it just knows exactly where it is. It's committed to muscle memory now. This is a video for you. Because that's what I was. That's how I went about my day. I would be bored and whoops, can't be allowed to do that. Boredom is the enemy these days. All this modern fear of your own thoughts. There's such a readily available thing to just distract you from your thoughts. And I mentioned in previous videos that I believe everyone has million-dollar thoughts running through their head all the time, and because they're not exactly paying attention, they don't catch those thoughts and they don't make those thoughts into a reality. They can't focus for more than 5 minutes because they're on these apps. Instagram, Snapchat. If you're an adult and you use Snapchat, there's a level of shame that you honestly should have. I don't usually encourage shame, but I do believe shame can be a useful thing. You know, if you steal or kill someone, that you should definitely feel ashamed if you do that. If you kill an innocent person, if you scam people. But that's beside the point. You need to get your attention span back. When I deleted Instagram, when I got rid of any type of scrolling, instant feedback loop, kind of dopamine IV drip social media content, as soon as I got rid of all that, I got so much better. I got so much better at being able to just pay attention. I could read again. I could read books again. I could read a paragraph without having to reread it because my mind just wandered and, oh, I wonder what's for dinner tomorrow, or oh, I wonder what the next game I'm going to play is going to be. You gain so much from just dropping all these short form content loops. See, I think of it as a drip feed, okay? The amount of serotonin you get from being in a doom scroll is negligent. And that's by design, by the way. If you, like, the people who make these apps, they can very easily just make it all about what you like, but they gotta sprinkle in a lot of stuff that'll bore you. In fact, over 50% of what you're exposed to online is specifically curated to not be interesting to you. And what that does is it kind of gives you that slot machine feel where it's like, okay, maybe the next scroll, okay, maybe the next scroll, okay, maybe, oh, sweet, oh, nice, cute puppy, awesome. And then up, next thing, next thing, next thing. I think of it as like a drip feed. You know how when you're in the hospital, you have the IV connected to your arm, and it's like hooked up to that little bag there. It's like it's a little drip. It's not even anything that exciting. It just takes advantage of your dopamine. That's what it does. And when something really interesting and exciting comes up on screen, your dopamine spikes, and then it drops below. Like, let's say your dopamine is at this level, right? Your dopamine spikes. Oh my God, Trump did this, or oh my God, I need to buy that thing. My God, everything's so cool. And then it goes back down, but it goes below the baseline of your dopamine. So your baseline kind of goes down to meet it. And your dopamine is super important because your dopamine is essentially your motivation neurotransmitter. Causes you, it gives you the ability to face resistance, to face fear, to go after what you want despite what the world may seem like around you. And when you don't have enough of that, guess what you do? You go for the easiest thing. And what's the easiest thing? Scrolling. Scrolling. Scroll. Ha ha! Funny. Scroll. Scroll. Ha ha ha! Oh, that's funny. It's not even that exciting. You don't see people gesticulating and going, oh, that's so funny anymore. Like, watch someone in a doom scroll if you get the opportunity. Just see what they do. It's sad. The most you're going to hear out of them is, that's it. That's literally it. That is the peak of their excitement for that day, because they've locked themselves in this vicious feedback loop. And you don't even want to think about what it does to your attention span. It just think about it. You're watching one scenario, and then you're watching another scenario, and then you're watching what happens in Gaza, and then you're watching what Trump has done, and then you see a cute puppy, and then you see someone getting killed because, social media apps apparently that can happen now, despite all their pageantry, all of their lip service about how they want to protect everyone on the site. To protect the kids, right? Tell that to Charlie Kirk. Tell that to the thousands, millions of people who were scrolling through their feeds that day and then saw a man get brutally killed. Say what you want about that guy. It was bizarre seeing these usually kid-friendly, family-friendly, well, not kid-friendly. Instagram is not kid-friendly by any means, but watching these hypersensitive, censor this, censor that types of social media, just flat out showing a guy getting shot in the neck. These companies are insidious. They're there for your engagement. They're not there to help you. If you're worried you're not going to know what's going on in the world, that is actually a much bigger incentive to go out and talk to people. That's how people used to get their news. They either read a paper. I'm sure no one reads a paper these days. If you're watching a video about getting off social media, you don't have the attention span to read the newspaper. I'm sorry. You can try. I'm sure if you dropped it right now and you got onto it and started reading it, I'm sure you could build up eventually. But the way people got their news was they talked to other people. They talked to their fellow man. They said, hey, what's going on in the world? What's the country up to? And you'll hear all sorts of opinions. We live in a fascist dictatorship, or, oh, we're going to Iran. Oh, someone's name's getting put on the dollar bill. You'll hear a lot of things. You will get the news that you need, and you will not have to sacrifice your mental health nearly as much to get it. Yeah, the things going on today, it's not very nice to hear. It's really not. It drains the bandwidth. I can admit to that. But you don't have to ruin your attention span to get it. Don't you want to be able to just enjoy something? If you're anything like me, you're the type of guy who will go so deep into the dopamine hole, the serotonin hole, that you'll be playing a game while you're watching a YouTube video. And you'll just be grinding out this game while you're listening to this YouTube video. And then maybe you'll even get bored of that. You'll start texting people. You'll start scrolling. You'll start thinking about what's for dinner later. Life is so much better when you can just focus on the one thing right in front of you. So stop scrolling. Get off social media. Capiche? Bye-bye.